Hi students, welcome to today's class. In last class we have completed 13 bits in KCET questions given. Okay, that is previous questions given in KCET. Next I am going to start from question number 14. And what is the 14th question? The catalyst used in the preparation of an alkyl chloride by the action of dry HCl on an alcohol is. Here what is the name of this process? Gross process now, because alcohols are reacted with dry HCl in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. Then here H2O removed now. Which one is removed? H2O removed. Here H and here OH. H2O removed. Then Cl is attacked on alkyl group. Thus we get alkyl chloride. This is called as gross process now. Then they asked here what is asked one catalyst. What is the catalyst? Anhydrous zinc chloride. That is which option? First one is anhydrous AlCl3. No. FeCl3. No. Third one is anhydrous zinc chloride. Okay, direct bit only. This third option is the correct answer for this one. Okay, next bit. In the reaction, the given one reaction, Rx reacted with alcoholic KCl. What happens when alcoholic KCl is react with alkyl halide? Here K, here X, removed as KX. Then Cn is attacked on alkyl group. Thus we get alkyl cyanides. Here they given here, this is the A. Then again it undergoes reaction with diluted HCl. So in the presence of diluted HCl, Cn group can be converted into HD group. Which one? HD group, that is RCOOH. So here Cn group is converted into carboxylic acid group RCOOH. It is a cyanide, but this one is carboxylic acid. They given it is B. Then the product B is, what is the product B? Carboxylic acid. Okay, sometimes they will ask A and B both, or sometimes they ask only A, but here asked one is B. Then what is the B? Carboxylic acid, no? Thus where is it? Alkyl chloride, no. Aldehyde, no. Carboxylic acid. Hence which option is correct one? Third option is the correct one. Okay, because on hydrolysis of cyanide group in the presence of dilute HCl, it can be converted into carboxylic acid group. Okay, next bit. Here an organic compound which produces a bluish green colored flame on heating in the presence of copper is. Here chlorobenzene generally gives bluish green colored on flame test. Flame test means if you take a small amount of this chlorobenzene on a spatula, if you introduce it into flame, then it can burn with bluish green colored flame. Okay, thus what is the color of this chlorobenzene? Greenish blue color, because it is burning with that color only. Okay, thus here which one is answer? Chlorobenzene is the answer. Okay, because on heating electrons can excited. Okay, here it is the electron, no? Then vacant orbitals are there, no? Then on heating it can be excited. Again after few seconds, again it can be fall down by emitting radiations. So here radiations have certain wavelength. Okay, thus which type of radiations are emitted, that is the color of that particular compound. Thus here if you take a chlorobenzene, it emits which type of color? Bluish green color. Hence here it gives a bluish green color in the presence of copper. Okay, thus first option is the correct one. Next bit. An alkyl halide reacts with alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube. They given sealed tube. There is no chance to escape. Reactants are products also. The product formed will be a. So here alkyl halide. Take alkyl halide. Alkyl halide, which is react with alcoholic ammonia. NH3. Alcoholic ammonia. Then what happen when alkyl halide is react with alcoholic ammonia? Here X, here H, removed as HX. Then what is the remaining group? Here one nitrogen removed, then remaining is NH2. NH2 can attack on this alkyl group. Thus we get R NH2. Okay. Here what is meant by primary amine? If nitrogen atom is bonded with one alkyl group, that is called as a primary amine. Secondary amine means if nitrogen atom is bonded with two alkyl groups, that is secondary. Tertiary means if nitrogen atom is bonded with three alkyl groups or three carbons, that is called as a tertiary. Okay, and it is a sealed tube now. Then this primary amine again react with one more alkyl halide. Here alkyl halide is there now. Then here H, here X, removed as HX. Then this alkyl group is attacked on nitrogen because hydrogen is removed from nitrogen only. No? Thus alkyl group is attacked on nitrogen. Thus we get here R NH, here R. Then it is called as a secondary amine because the nitrogen atom is bonded with the two alkyl groups. Then again one more hydrogen is present in secondary amine. Again it is react with one more alkyl halide. Then what happened? Here H, here X, removed as HX. Then we get here R N R, here R. In this one nitrogen is bonded with three alkyl groups. It is called as a tertiary amine. Okay. If one more alkyl halide is there, here RX, it is also reacting with this one because the nitrogen atom has a lone pair of electrons on it. No, thus we get here quaternary ammonium salt. What is that? Quaternary ammonium salt, X minus. Okay, plus or minus, no, R plus X minus. Here lone pair of electrons are present. No, lone pair of electrons is it is nothing but negative charge only. No, then alkyl group is attacked on this nitrogen. Okay, X minus is available. After attacking, nitrogen has how many bonds? 4 bonds. Thus it has a positive charge. It is called as a quaternary ammonium salt. Okay. Then what is the question here? The product formed will be. It is a sealed tube. No, all are formed. So tertiary amine, secondary amine, primary amine, mixture of all these three. Thus here these all are formed because here they given sealed tube. There is no chance to escape. Okay. Thus what is the answer? A mixture of all the three. Okay. Next one. N-propyl bromide on treating with alcoholic KOH produces. Here N-propyl bromide. Take N-propyl bromide, CH3, CH2, CH2Br. It is reacting with alcoholic KOH. When alcoholic KOH is reacting with alkyl halide, Which type of reaction takes place? Is it substitution or elimination? Very good. Elimination, because alcoholic means elimination. Aqueous means substitution reaction, but it is alcoholic KOH. Thus, elimination reaction takes place. Here, this Br, K removed as KBr, this one and this one, and here H, here OH removed as H2O. One bond is broken on carbon, here also on this carbon. Hence, we get a double bond between those two carbons, CH double bond CH2. Then what is the name of this one? Propane. Thus, what is the product formed in this one? Propyne, no, ine given, but double bond only, no, wrong. Propanol, is it alcohol? No. Propane, is it alkane? No. Propane is the alkene. Hence, what is the answer? This is the fourth option. Okay. Next bit. The method for the conversion of an alcohol into an alkyl chloride is treating the alcohol with. Here, what is the best method? They given asked best method for the preparation of alkyl halide from alcohol. Here, if you take alcohol which is react with thionyl chloride, SOCl2, then here one ClO, one R combined together form alkyl chloride, and here this oxygen, this SO2, and this hydrogen, and one more chlorine is there now, this chlorine removed as a HCl. Here SO2 is gas and HCl is also formed as a gas. Then from this reaction mixture, these two are can escape easily from the reaction mixture vessel. Okay. Then gases only easily can spread into atmosphere. Okay. Thus in our bowl vessel we have only this alkyl chloride. We get in this method pure alkyl chlorides. This is the best method for the conversion of alcohols into alkyl chlorides. Okay. What is the reason? Because in this reaction the byproducts formed are gaseous substances, thus easily can escape from the reaction vessel. Thus we have only pure alkyl chlorides. Okay. Thus here what they given options? PCl5, no. SOCl2 in the presence of pyridine. This reaction takes place in the presence of base like pyridine. Hence which option is correct one? Second option is the correct one. Okay. Next bit. IUPAC of given compound is what they given? CH3 taking twice, CCl, that is a tertiary butyl chloride. That molecule can be written as CH3C, CH3CH3Cl. This only, no. Then longest chain, this one. Here 1, 2, 3. Then here on second carbon, two substances are present. It is the methyl M. It is a chloride C. Which letter comes first in alphabets? C. Thus you should mention C first. That is 2 chloro. Next this over next methyl group. 2 methyl. How many carbons are there? 3. Prop. Only single bonds are present and hydrocarbon in. Thus 2 chloro, 2 methyl propane. Where is it? 3 chloro, wrong. 2 chloro, 2 methyl propane. So second option is correct now. This is the IUPAC name. Simple bit only. Next bit. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Here, an organic compound on heating with Cu produces CO2, but no water. No water means here there is no hydrogens. Here there is no hydrogen atoms in the parent organic compound. Okay. If hydrogens are present, then on heating with CuO, they are converted into here H2O. But there is no hydrogens now, thus there is no formation of H2O. If carbons are present, then on heating, these carbon atoms are converted into CO2 molecules. Okay. This take first option. What is the first option? Chloroform. Chloroform, what is the formula? CHCl3. Here hydrogens are there now, thus there is a possibility to form water now. Okay. So we have to choose the option which does not has a hydrogens. That is the answer. Next one, methane. What is the formula? CH4. CH4 means here hydrogens are there. Ethyl iodide. This also forms CO2 and H2O and carbon tetrachloride. If you take carbon tetrachloride, is there any hydrogens? Not there. Thus it gives here CO2 only. Okay, but there is no water because in this molecule there is no hydrogens. Thus there is no chance to formation of water. Hence, what is the correct option? Fourth option is the correct one. Okay. Next one. Read the question. They give CH3 CH2 Br, CH3 CH2 Br, aqueous KOH. Here heating process. Then they given here. What happened here when here ethyl bromide? What is the name of this one? Ethyl bromide. Reacting with aqueous KOH, then it is a substitution reaction now. Here plus Br minus, K plus OH minus. Then here positively potassium, negatively charged Br removed as KBr. Then OH minus ion can be attacked on positively charged carbon. Thus we get here CH3 CH2 OH. It is the alcohol. They give it is as a. Then which is react with potassium permanganate KMnO4 in the presence of acid on heating. Here these primary alcohols can be oxidized on heating in the presence of acid and potassium permanganate into carboxylic acids. Acid. Okay. Here H2O can be removed. Now here this is given as a B. Then which is react with NH3 ammonia on heating with ammonia. Here what happened? Here hydrogen, here OH removed as a H2O. Then we have CH3CO NH2. It is a amide. It is given as a C. Okay. Again here this amide is reacting with bromine in the presence of alkali like NaOH or KOH. Okay. Then here it is converted as amine. Here the conversion of amide into amine, that reaction is called as Hoffmann bromide reaction. What is this reaction? Hoffman bromide reaction. Okay, the conversion of amide into amine in the presence of bromine and alkali, that is called as Hoffman bromide reaction. It is given as D. So anyhow, what is the question here? Then D is, that means what is the D? What is the D? Amine, methylamine. Methylamine is formed, CH3NH2. Where is it? CH3Br, no. CH3CONH2, amide, no. CH3Br. Hence, here third option is the correct one. Okay. This is the reaction sequence. Next bit. Reaction of methyl bromide with aqueous sodium hydroxide involves methyl bromide. They given CH3Br. They give CH3Br, methyl bromide, which is react with aqueous NaOH. Means it is the substitution reaction now. Here plus here plus it is the -1 and Na plus OH minus. Then here NaBr is removed. Okay, and then we get here methyl alcohol along with NaBr. So this is the primary alkali halide. It processes through SN2 mechanism. Then here configuration is inversion configuration. Configuration is inversion configuration because Br is present on the right side of carbon, but in the product OH is present on the left side of the carbon. Thus we get a product with inversion configuration. What they given here? Racemization. Is it possible? No. In SN2 there is no possibility to form racemization. Next is SN1. Is it SN1? No. SN2. Inversion of configuration. We got here inversion configuration. Correct one. If you observe fourth one, again fourth one also correct only now. SN2 mechanism only. It processes through SN2 mechanism. Hence here two options are correct only. Okay. They won't give like this. Maybe here printing mistake. Okay. But 3 and 4 are correct. If they given in the KCET annual examinations, then they can choose either 3 or 4. Then they will give marks for either 3 or 4. Don't worry. Okay. Next bit. Which one of the following form propane nitrile as the major product? What they given here? They given product, but they asked reactants. Take first one, ethyl bromide and alcoholic KCN. Ethyl bromide, otherwise I will write there only. Here this one is ethyl bromide plus alcoholic KCN. So what happened here? KBr removed. Then we have C2H5CN. What is the name of this one? Propane nitrile only, no? Okay. Thus first option is the correct one. They asked propane nitrile. Nitriles means cyanides. Here how many carbons are there? Total 3 carbons are there. Hence propane functional group is cyanide, nitrile. Hence it is the propane nitrile. Okay, they asked this only, no? If you take this one, just you can check it. Propyl bromide, that is C3H7Br, propyl bromide, which is react with KCN alcoholic only. Then similar reaction is there. Here KBr removed, then we get C3H7CN. It's the butane nitrile because the total number of carbons are 4, hence butane nitrile formed. If you take this one here, this is the AgCN. So C3H7Br is react with AgCN. Then what happened here? AgBr is removed, but lone pair of electrons are present on nitrogen. It is more covalent, but it is more ionic. That's why easily can be converted into ions, KCN. But it is more covalent. Hence, here lone pair can attack on the carbon. Thus, we get here C3H7NC isocyanides, but not nitriles. Okay. So this is C2H5Br plus alcoholic AgCN. With AgCN, we get isocyanides now. This is not a cyanide group by the elimination of AgBr. Thus, in first option only we got propane nitrile. Hence, first option is the correct answer. Next bit. Not true. Hydrolysis of tertiary butyl bromide. Okay, take given compound CH3C, CH3CH3Br, tertiary butyl bromide with aqueous sodium hydroxide. What happened? First, this is the tertiary alkyl halide. Which one? Tertiary alkyl halide. Hence, it processes through SN1. Okay. Thus, here we get racemic mixture CH3, here OH and OH, C, CH3, CH3, CH3. Anyhow, we got alcohol. It processes through SN1. In SN1, rate of the reaction is directly proportional to concentration of alkyl halide. That is tertiary butyl bromide. What they given here? Reaction occurs through the SN1 mechanism. Is it correct? Yeah, correct only. Because it processes through SN1. Because it is the tertiary alkyl halide. But they ask not true, no? So it is not answer. The intermediate formed is carbocation. In SN1, here intermediate is carbocation nil. Tertiary butyl carbocation is formed as a intermediate because it is a SN1. Okay. After breaking this one, it gives carbocation, and on attacking OH minus ions, then it gives that only. It is a two-step mechanism. Correct only. Hence, that is not answer. Rate of the reaction doubles when the concentration of alkali is doubled. Here see. Rate is depending upon which one? Only concentration of alkyl halide only, but not alkali, that is NaOH. But they given alkali is doubled, concentration is doubled, then rate doubled they given. But here rate does not depending upon the NaOH. It depends upon the only alkyl halides. So this is the wrong statement. Okay. Rate of the reaction doubles when the concentration of tertiary butyl bromide is doubled. If you increase the concentration double, then rate is also increased by double only, no? Because directly proportional, no? Thus this is also correct. Which one is wrong? Third one is the wrong statement. Hence not true one is the third one. Hence what is the correct answer for this one? Third option is the correct one, because here rate is depends on only concentration of alkyl halide, but not on the concentration of alkali or OH minus ions. Okay, this wrong one is the third one. Okay.